All right, we got Brian Davis and Reggie coming on up. Marshals, we need marshals. Marshals, please. Coming out. Four-wheel drive. Modified. Where you guys at? Kyler, Tucker, and I keep calling you Sievers, and I know you're not Sievers. Oh, I'm a jerk. Attaway. I should know that. All right, Brian Davis, you out here? All right, you must not have checked in. Oh, no, there you are. Yeah, come across the start-finish. Let's make sure I get a good check since we had some knuckleheads. Okay, guys, grit them up.
Brian Davis.
In the 7, Chad McConnell, he's taking the scratch. He went home early. Reggie Shepard in the 6. Ryan Hamilton in the 5. Anton Morissette in the 4. Chris Henson in the 3. Russ Sperringer in the 2. And our CQ driver for the night, Brian Davis. All right, we need like 3 or 4 marshals. Please hop on out here. Let's get this going, please. We need someone on 2. We need someone under the driver's stand, and we need someone off the back triple. Awesome. Thank you, guys. One more. All right. There's a bounty out for a cricket. You get a solid handshake from me. All right, we need one more on the 6 cone off the back triple. Cool. One more to hop out, please. One more to hop out. I know everyone wants to spectate. Who can get a volunteer marshal out on the back triple? It's good viewing pleasure. Nice. Our very own Richard Lake's going to hop on out. All right. Everyone keep it clean. Keep it single file before we get it on. And we are going at the sound of the tone. Ooh, easy boys, easy boys. Oh, unfortunately someone gets it wrong in the infield. Morgan's going to go. He marshals himself. Nice work. Oh, our number 1, Brian Davis, gets it wrong. Cages it in the pipe. Gets a generous marshal, and he's back and going. He gets collected by someone behind there. Everyone be patient. Everyone be patient. I know you guys got off to a pretty bad start there, but it's plenty of time, plenty of time. Chad McConnell in the 1. Anton Morissette in the 2. Brian Day, can you fetch the wireless mic, please? And hand it to Mr. Lake. All right, leading us out, Ryan Hamilton, Anton Morissette in the 2, Brian Davis in the 3, Reggie in the 4, Hence Behringer rounds out the field. I lost our leader. I think I see him right now, though. Ryan Hamilton across the start finish, and that hot bodies with the front yellow, white in the back. Brian Davis in the 2 over the rumble strip. Anton giving chase in the 3 in his Yokomo ride. There's Reggie. Still plenty of time. 1:40 in, 3:20 to go.
All right, drivers, got 1:45 in, 3:15 to go. You're watching race number 1, 21.5 B main event. Top 2 going into that A main event. Right now it is Ryan Hamilton leading out. Brian Davis in the 2. And Tom Morissette rounding out my top 3. Your leader right now working his way through the center section of the track. Through the S-turn. In front of the driver's stand. Double. Single. White with the green. Yellow wheels in the front. White in the back. Davis giving chase. White into the yellow and blue. Morissette under attack from somebody. You're watching race number 1. Race number 2. My 17.5 B main event. You will be up next, taking the top 2 from that, making it into the big show. 17.5 A main event later on in the program. Right now it is Hamilton on top. Davis in the 2. Morrison in 3. First, second, and third off the end of the straightaway. Keep it clean, gentlemen. Make your passes clean. Nicely done. You haven't seen me announce and race at the same time. It's pretty epic. Leader down that back straightaway. That is going to be Ryan Hamilton. Davis giving chase. Gap is going to be 1.2. Another
2 minutes left.
3/10 of a second back to Morissette. He spins around off the end of the straightaway with 3 in, dose to go. 100 and pure, unadulterated seconds. Or about as long as the prom date lasts these days. Oh, your top 2 front runners get in off the end of the straightaway. Morissette not close enough to capitalize. They got to work together if they're going to make their way into that B main event. Your leader putting it upside down in the center. Davis going to take over top spot. Morissette now knocking on the back door. 3:30 in, 1:30 to go. Second over the back triple. Morissette over the back triple. That gap now going to be 3.2. It's going to be Davis leading out. Drivers, you got 4 minutes in, 1 to go. Davis on top. Hamilton in the 2. Here comes Morissette in that 3 spot. First, second, and third down the back straightaway. Morissette giving it all she's got, the captain. Might be a little too late. With under 50 to go, Watching from the driver's stand, Davis still leading out, playing it's legal and legit. Hamilton by the start-finish line. Morrison by the start-finish line with 35 seconds to go. Remember, marshals, grab those blowers at the conclusion of the race. I will need the 6 drivers and 1 volunteer to help me out with the next race. 1 volunteer. Help me out with the next race. Davis working his way in front of the driver's stand right now with 25 seconds to go. Davis on top. Hamilton in the 2. Here's Morissette. They're still going to get by for 1 more. It's going to be a race to the line with less than 15. Less than 5, drivers, less than 5. Davis keeping it rubber side down. And that is going to be time. Davis, you are done. Keep them rolling, drivers, keep them rolling. Brian Davis, keep going. Brian Davis, keep going. You made it by before cut off. Hamilton, you are done. Morissette, you are done. Hertz, you're done. Waiting on a couple cars. Brian Davis taking that win. And that is a race. I'll stop. Drivers from race number 1. Turn them off, put them down. Coming back out. Final marshalling spot. Marshals, grab those blowers and start blowing off your area. Davis and Hamilton, you'll be moving into that A main event. Davis and Hamilton moving into that A main event. What? C. Yeah, you're moving into the C main event. Well, you know, I was just thinking optimistic for you. Nope, you guys are going into that B main event. That'll be race number 4, I believe. We have a novice A main coming up in race number 3. Nope. All right, marshals, flip that around for me. Flip it around. Flip it around. There you go. Let gravity be your friend. Beautiful. Marshals, your spots. Race number 2, roll them out, check them in. Race number 2, roll them out, check them in. Qualifying in the 7th spot, Brian Davis. In the 6th, Michael Girolando. In the 5, Corbin Heath. In the 4, Robbie Osborne. In the 3, Rich Williams. In the 2, Dan Collinsworth. And on the pole will be 3rd string pitcher coming out of the ballpark all his own. Going to be Jimmy Leff. All right, back straightaway is closed. Marshals, your spots, please. I need, where are my marshals at?
45 seconds to the start of the race.
Need my 21.5 drivers out around the track, please. 21.5 drivers out around the track. I know Davis is going back to back. I need 1 volunteer marshal in the center. 1 volunteer marshal in the center, please.
30 seconds to the start of the race.
I got Anton right there. Thank you, Mr. Osborne. One want to get in the corner over there, and thank you, Mr. Girolando. Appreciate that. All right, you kids know the gig. Make your passes clean. Drivers ready, marshals ready. Top 2 going into that A main event at the sound of the tone. And we're off and running. Jimmy Leff, locked and loaded. I overheard Jimmy Leff when he was giving his interview earlier. He just wanted to feel what Brian Day feels like. So now Loeffler, you can tell it's all game on. He's got the hat backwards. He's got the look of Eye of the Tiger. Wow. Keep it clean, guys. Keep it clean. It is Loeffler leading out. Looks like Osborne in the 2, Williams in the 3. Loeffler right now down that back straightaway. Osborne in the 2. Now Williams making his way up into the 2. Osborne in the 3. Collinsworth in the 4. Leader right now hooked up and honking. He is gone. Jimmy Leff leading out. 18 and a 5, 16. Obviously, it's a little bit quicker with that first opening lap, so fast lap out of Loeffler, 18-6. Rich Williams in that, too. He's just keeping a rubber side down. He wants to shot that A-main. Looks like Collinsworth now making his way up into the top 3, finding his way around Osborne. So now Collinsworth's going to try and set his sights on Williams. Marshall's keep an eye on your areas. Marshall's keep an eye on your areas. Osborne and Girolando get into it in front of the driver's stand. Leader right now working his way in front of the driver's stand, coming up on the back door of Osborne and Girolando. That will be the leader work with you. Please hold your line. 1:30 in, 3:30 to go. Rich Williams and Dan Collinsworth by the start finish line. Down the back straightaway. There you go. Mr. Osborne, that'll be the leader working with you. Please hold your line. Grazie prego. 1:45 in, 3:15 to go. Loeffler pushing a little bit wide. Running skirt. And your top 2 front runners, there's Williams by the start finish line. There's Collinsworth by the start finish line. Collinsworth looking high, looking low down the back straightaway. Not able to capitalize there. Loeffler right now working on to the back door of Corbin. You got the leader work with you. You know what to do. Just hold your line. He should be a seasoned enough professional to find a way around you, unless he feels the need to plant his face into the glass of the shop wall again. Anything's possible. 2:15 in, 2:45 to go. Again, thanks so much, guys, for hopping out there. Still got a battle royale going on for second and third. There's Williams and Collinsworth through this intersection of the track. Collinsworth looking to the inside. Williams pushing it wide. Now Williams going to drop it to the 3. Collinsworth and Williams coming down the back straightaway right now. That is going to be your battle for second and third. Top 2, Marshall out front, please. Marshall out front. It is clear. Loeffler right now. Open track for him. He just keep rubber side down. Didn't see what happened with Collinsworth. Williams making his way back into the top 2. Corbin and Mr. Girolando, you got second and third. Coming up on you soon enough. You guys are in your own battle. Please hold your lines. Second and third. Thank you very much, Reggie. Appreciate that. Williams on top. Collinsworth in that 2. Oh, Loeffler put it upside down. Second and third, not quite close enough to capitalize. Watch out the end of short shoot. Williams going to the inside. Watch it coming out front, guys. Watch it coming out front. Thank you, Corbin. Now it's going to be Collinsworth back up into the top spot. Williams into the 2. Loeffler all in front of the driver's stand with 3:30 in, 1:30 to go. Williams starting to set his sights on Collinsworth. Working in front of the driver's stand right now. Loeffler off the end of the straightaway. Then it's going to be Osborne, Heath, Girolando, and Davis rounding out my top 7. With 3:45 in, 1:15 to go. Jimmy Leff leading out. 16 and a 5:05 in the works for Loeffler. Collinsworth in the 2. Williams in the 3. In from the driver's stand they go. By the start finish line through the rumble section. It is clear. Thank you very much. Appreciate that.
1 minute left.
You heard it. 4 minutes in, 1 to go. Jimmy Leff trying to keep it rubber side down. Make his way into that A finale. Collinsworth in the 2. Williams in the 3. Still second and third. By the start finish line they go with 45 seconds left on the master clock. Williams with a good run down the back straightaway, looking to the inside. Not able to capitalize under braking. Collinsworth pushes it sideways. Williams gets a little sideways. They're going to get by for at least 2 more. There's your leader by the start finish line with 4:30 in. 30 seconds left to go. They'll get by for this one more and maybe another. It'll be a race to the line. Collinsworth and Williams down that back straightaway with under 20 seconds, drivers. Under 20 seconds. There's Loeffler in for the driver's stand. Collinsworth double, single. Williams double, single. With 15 seconds to go, Loeffler makes it by for another. Collinsworth and Williams going to make it by for another. So less than 5. It's going to be a race to the line. Who's going to be going into the big show? Loeffler leading it out. He's coming up on traffic in the center. That'll be time. Finish the lap you are on. Collinsworth through this intersection. Williams through this intersection. Watch it through the back triple. Watch through the back triple. Watch through the back triple, guys. Watch through the back triple. Collinsworth and Williams almost getting into lap traffic and waiting on one. That is a race. Marshall's going grab your blowers. Leffler taking the win, moving in that A main. Collinsworth into the A as well. Williams going to be the bridesmaid today. Then it was Osborne, Heath, Davis, and Girlando.
The race is completed.
The Kyler Cornwell hat backwards works. Try it out. All right, Marsh, drivers from 75B main, please grab a cone, please. Our novice A mains coming at you here. Where's Samara? Samara. You're up, girly. All right, novice drivers, go ahead and roll them out. Check them in. In the 3, Samara Van Wagner. In the 2, Darren Morgan. And in the 1, all right, top qualifier, excuse me, for the novice, A main, Lindsay Charles. All right, go ahead and grid them up.
1 minute to the start of the race. 45 seconds to the start of the race.
All right, we need a marshal on the bucket. We need a marshal in. Rich, can you slide down to here? And then can we just get one marshal on the bucket, please?
30 seconds to the start of the race.
All right, Samara, get in that 3 spot. You earned it.
Samara Van Wagner.
Thank you, sir, for grabbing that bucket.
$15 seconds to the start of the race.
All right. We are locked and loaded, ready for launch. All right.
Less than 5.
Boys and girls, let's get it on at the sound of the tone. Nice, clean start out of novice. That's why I like. Oh, Lindsay gets it wrong. Opens the door for Darren. Slams it shut. Oh, she's running scared. Slides out a little bit. Darren flips it over in that center triple. And then Lindsay hooks up a pipe. Darren goes wide. Lindsay shoots on the inside. Samara looking to pick up the pieces. Here comes Lindsay leading it out. Darren in the 2. Van Wagner in the 3. Darren and Lindsay mix it up going on the straight. Darren takes the lead. As they go through the S-curve, Darren puts it in the rhubarb. Marshals himself. Drops down a spot. Lindsay to the 1. Darren to the 2. Both of them get over that center triple. Just fine to set up for that back triple. Lindsay makes it. Darren makes it nice and smooth. A little too hot. Pushes a little wide. Rolls in the rumble section. Marshals himself. Lindsay out front now. Enjoying a straightaway lead. With 1 minute in, 4 to go for our novice A main. It's for all the points here. Lindsay through the center triple. Darren gets it wrong, and that's center triple. He's back up and going in that 2 spot. Lindsay, more than a straightaway now. She's got a 9-second lead over Darren. Darren enjoying a comfortable lead over Samara. Samara's giving it all she's got with that Traxxas charcoal and green. Double or single through that center triple. Across the start finish. Lindsay playing it safe and then promptly gets stompered by Samara. You ain't going to win that battle. Lindsay gets around, though. Through the S-curve she goes. And here comes Darren. Squeezing off a few seconds. Trying to make a charge on a couple of mistakes from our leader. As all 3 of them are working in that back section. Oh, no, Lindsay gets it wrong. Hooks up a cone. Darren isn't quite close enough to capitalize, but pares down the lead to 1.6 seconds. About halfway down and about halfway to go. It's Lindsay and Darren through that center triple. Both of them make it through clean over that roller. The back triple. It's clean for Darren, not for Lindsay. Lindsay puts it upside down. Darren to the lead as he goes over the rumble strip and down the straightaway. Now it's Darren to the lead. Lindsay in the 2. Samara giving chase in the 3. She goes single, single, single over that back triple. Darren flips it over. Lindsay can't capitalize. Oh, she gets it wrong again in that center triple. She's back up and going. Samara's upside down in the straightaway, but she is back and going. Darren out to the front. The gap is now 2.2 as they both tear down that straightaway. 2 minutes left. It's all going to be about who can make it clean, who can keep a rubber side down and nice and smooth through those triples. Those triples seem to be the Achilles heel of these 1 and 2 drivers and novice. Darren comes around, plays it nice and smooth and safe. Gets around Samara. Lindsay checks up a little bit. Smart move. Gets around Samara as well. Nice and clean. It's Darren in the 1. Lindsay close behind in the 2. And Samara in the 3. Oh, Lindsay gets it wrong. Checks up and waits and go. Thank you very much. If I had my eyes closed on that, you could have got away with it. But Lindsay's a consummate professional. She knows what to do. And it pays off. Darren pushes it wide, and then Lindsay answers in kind. Butters the pipe just long enough for Darren to get back around. Darren goes over that center triple. Lindsay has to triple single through that center triple. And here they come, 1 and 2, across the start finish. The gap is 0.6 of a second. Separate 1 and 2 in our novice A main. Up next is our 21.5 B main with 40 seconds left. 40 seconds left. Oh, Lindsay cracks under pressure, pushes it sideways over that double ski jump. But she's back up and running. Put your head down, run those clean laps. You know how to do it. Darren's running clean over the rumble strip. He goes down the start finish. Nice. Times it right. Gets around Samara and then punches the pipe. Puts it upside down. Has to get marshaled. Lindsay gets around Samara. She goes double single through that center triple. And here they come with 7 seconds left. Lindsay's going to get around. Oh, I don't know if Darren's going to. He's going to have to push it. Does he get around? He does. Darren, oh no, he got chopped at the line. Darren got chopped at the line. Dang it, 5 flat. Lindsay's going to take her victory lap. That was a nail biter. All right, Samara, you were done in the 3, and here comes Lindsay in the number 1 spot. Double single, showboating for the boys across the start-finish line, taking the win and grabbing those points for the Panda Cup round 3. Lindsay Charles takes the win. Darren in the 2, Samara in the 3.
The race is completed.
All right, up next, race number 4, 21.5, two-wheel buggy B-main. Coming at you. 10 are going to enter. Only 2 will leave. Who will it be? All right, we're going to need several volunteers. We're going to need Samara, Lindsay, and Darren out on the track to corner marshal, along with several volunteers. Thank you guys for hopping out and volunteering. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. All right, everyone's coming on out. Volunteer marshal. I like it. All right. 21.5 B-main. Go ahead and roll them out. Check them in. In the 10, Ryan Hamilton. In the 9, Brian Davis. In the 8, Keith Hayter. In the 7, Chris Van Wagner. In the 6, Kevin Crutchow. In the 5, Carlos Johnson. In the 4, Kevin Cornwell. In the 3, Nick Bayette. In the 2, Mike Sears. And our BQ for the night, always a bridesmaid, never a bride, Nicholas Wilkinson. All right, straightaway is closed. Grid 'em up, grid 'em up.
Nick Byett. 30 seconds to the start of the race.
All right, let's see some clean racing out of you gentlemen. You guys are going to pile up in the back as you go single file. So check your speed. I want to see single file through the first couple of turns. Do not force the issue in the first couple of turns. Marshals.
15 seconds
We need
to
one
start the
marshal out
race.
on number 6. Can we get one marshal real quick out on number 6? One marshal on 6, please. Awesome. Tucker McCumber's going to answer the call
Less than 5.
because he's going to need that help in that four-wheel mod. We're going to need several marshals for that. All right. Marshals ready. Drivers ready. Let's get it on at the sound of the tone. Wilkinson taking the whole shot. Sievers in the 2. Nick Bayette in the 3. Everyone's clean. Oh, no. Number 2 gets it wrong a little bit. Bayette tries to take it. Sievers answers back, and they are wheel to wheel through the rumble section. Take it easy. Long race. Take it easy. Decent start, gentlemen. All right. After one lap, it's Wilkinson. Cornwell in the 2. Bayette in the 3. Sievers, Crutchow, Hamilton. Correction, Johnson, Hamilton, Van Wagner, Hayter, and Davis. As we got some cars working through that center track. Play nice. Nice pass. Can't quite make it stick. I think that was Reggie trying to make that happen. Nice move. Oh, we got into the back. If you get in the back of somebody going around a corner, give that spot back up, please. I know it's a man and you're fighting for it. Do the courteous thing. You get into the back of somebody, you give that spot back, please. All right. About 1 minute in, we got Nicholas Wilson by the start finish. Kevin Cornwell in the 2. Bayette in the 3. That backfield is hot. The last 6 drivers are all bundled together. Everyone's racing for position. Nothing wrong with being a little aggressive, but do not wreck yourself in the process or your fellow drivers. You guys are looking good. All right, Wilkinson out front. Cornwell in the 2. Bayette in the 3. They have separated themselves from the field. It is 1, 2, and 3. It is going to be that fight for that second transfer spot as Wilkinson goes around the start finish in his all green AE ride. Cornwell in the 2 with his white, yellow, and black TLR. Bayette giving chase in his all-American AE rig. They are still 1, 2, 3 all over that back triple. Less than 2 seconds separates the 2. There they come down the straightaway. All greens in the lead. Mr. Hayter, you're going to have your leader 1, 2, and 3 coming up behind you. I know that was an unfortunate rollover there for you, Mr. Hayter. You're going to have the 3 car coming up behind you shortly. And going down the straightaway are our leaders 1, 2, and 3. They're battling for position. Nice work, gentlemen. Thank you very much. Good to see some courteous driving. I know you guys are fighting for your positions. These guys are fighting for transfer spots to the A. Here goes Wilkinson. There's Cornwell closing the gap. 0.4 separates the 2. Nick Bayette's in the weeds. I'm not sure what happened there. He got hung up by some back markers. Unfortunately, someone else was getting marshaled at the time and took the attention of the marshal off of him. That's going to drop him way back. There goes Wilkinson and Cornwell.
2 minutes left.
1 and 2. They're sitting comfortably. They just need to keep their wheels down, not drive too aggressive. Sit back and take it home with a minute 40 left. There goes Wilkinson and Cornwell. Cornwell playing it safe. He knows he's got that transfer spot locked in as long as he doesn't do anything crazy. There's Wilkinson getting a little wrong through that S curve. He gets it right. Oh, no, he gets it upside down. That allows Cornwell to go around. Cornwell's in the 1. Wilkinson's in the 2. Both of them still have a comfortable lead over 3. Nick Bayette. Last gap was 9.7 seconds. 9.7 seconds separates 2 from 3. Crutchow in the 4. Sievers in the 5. Van Wagner, Johnson, Hayter, Davis, Hamilton rounds out the field. There's Cornwell going through that center triple. Wilkinson doing everything he can to give Nick a shot. He puts it in the pipes, but he's back and going over the rumble strip. We'll see where the gap was. It was 6.9. The gap is now 5.4. Nick doing some work, and then he bounces off the pipe going on the straightaway. There's Cornwell working through that center section, going over that back triple. And the white in yellow, that is your leader coming up on. That's Mr. Van Wagner. Mr. Van Wagner knows what to do. You see that leader coming up on you. Give him a little extra room. Oh, no. Cornwell gets it wrong. Flips it upside down. Here comes Wilkinson. He answers in kind. Flips it over as well. But he's still sitting pretty comfortable in that 2 spot. I'm not sure where Bayette is at, but I'm not seeing him anywhere close to capitalize. So, Cornwell, Wilkinson, neither one of them want to take the lead. We'll see what happens in the closing seconds. This will be your last lap. Less than 10, less than 10. Drive it smooth, drive it smooth. Barring a disaster, it's going to be Cornwell and Wilkinson taking that transfer in the A main. That is time. Once you cross the line, you were done. Van Wagner, you got chopped at the line. There's Cornwell taking the win. Wilkinson taking the 2 spot. And Bayette taking the 3. All right. Waiting on Hader. Hader's the last one. Everyone else is going to be done. Oh, scratch that. Yeah, everyone is done. All right. I'll stop. Taking the win in the transfer, Kevin Cornwell. Also in the 2, Nicholas Wilkinson. Nick Bayette taking the 3 spot.
The race is completed.
Marshals, grab your blowers. Going to put a little bit of water down. And we will get race number 5 underway in just a few minutes. Brian Day, will you sauce me, please? Sauce me so good.
Justin Mitchell. Diego Badenker. Mike Caller. Nicholas Wilkinson. Keith Hayter. Michael Girolando. Carlos Johnson.
All right, 21.5 B main drivers, I need you out here on your cones, please. We needed someone on the bucket, underneath the driver's stand, and on the back triple. All right, we need 2 more to hop on out, please. Can we get 2 more to hop on out? 1 underneath the driver's stand and 1 on the back triple. In the 7, Keith Hayter. In the 6, Carlos Johnson. In the 5, Justin Mitchell. In the 4, Nicholas Wilkinson. In the 3, Mike Haller. In the 2, Michael Girolando. And sitting on the pole, Diego Bencor. All right, straightaway is closed. Go ahead and grid him up. Morgan, are you going to take 6 there? Is that what you're doing for me? Or are you next? No, you're racing next. Can I get a volunteer marshal on the back triple, please? Volunteer marshal on cone number 6. Kevin Gadden answering the call. Thank you, sir. All right. You guys keep it clean. Oh, we're waiting on Mike Haller. What'd you do? You probably ran the battery out, running around while I was trying to water. It's all right. You didn't hear me. Get on up there, Mike, in the 3 spot, and we'll be ready to kick the tires and light the fires. Cage it up in the 3. All right, here we go. Marshall's ready. Driver's ready. We're going racing at the sound of the tone. Diego taking that whole shot. Oh, no. Second stall stop. Back it up. Restart. I know one of you just broke it loose and everyone got into the back of you, but we'll go ahead and restart that. Throttle goes both ways. Person in front of you is getting a little loose and you're coming up on him. Go ahead and hit the brakes a little bit. All right, let's try it again. All right, keep it single file for the first couple of turns. We're going racing at the sound of the tone. All right, that's much better. Diego taking the whole shot. Girolando looking a little squirrely, but stays in that 2 spot. There comes Caller in the 3, Wilkinson in the 4. Then we got Mitchell, Carlos, McConnell rounding out the field. Oh, we got a melee by the start finish. Carlos gets the worst end of it there. Gets a little body work by the marshal, trying to get him going. Diego out front. Girolando in the 2, Caller in the 3. Doing a little breakaway dance. Carlos Johnson in the 4. Scratch that. That's not, I don't believe that's Carlos. Maybe it is. Wilkinson moves into the 4. On the bobble by the previous 4. All right, so we are Betancourt, Girolando, Caller, Wilkinson, Hayter, Johnson, and Mitchell. There's Diego checking out. Taking a 3-second lead. Following after his hero, Jimmy Leff in the B main. Checking out early. Even though he doesn't have his hat on backwards. Here comes Diego. Past the start finish, that's going to be your leader. Working up on you two, Mr. Mitchell and Mr. Hayter. Thank you very much. I know you guys are battling for position. Please be courteous to the driver in first place. There, thank you very much, boys. All right, get it on. That number 3 is in the all blue is going to be coming up right behind you in kind, as is number 3. Looks like Caller moved into the 2. Girolando dropped down to the 3 as they come across the start finish. Half a second separates the 2. Good driving out of you stadium truck drivers. I know when this first got going, it was a little rough, but it looks like everyone's learning the ropes, being courteous, what I like to see. There's Caller. Oh, Girolando makes a huge move. Goes in and can't quite get it over that back triple. Gives it back up to Caller. A nice move, just was unable to seal the deal as they both go down. That back straight through the S-curve. Fortunately, they're going to have to work their way back through those back markers. Oh, there's Diego by the start finish down the straightaway. Bencor in the 1, Caller in the 2, Girolando in the 3, Carlos Johnson in the 4, Wilkinson, Hayter, and Mitchell rounds out the field. There's Diego going through that center triple. No one's close enough, but Caller and Girolando going out through that center triple. They are nose to tail. Going over that back roller through the back triple, double single, they both go. Caller and Girolando, who's going to be most patient? Who's going to break first? They go to the rumble strip, down the straightaway they go. Bencor gets it wrong on that center triple. Gets marshaled out. That allows Caller and Girolando to close the gap. It's 1, 2, 3.
2 minutes left.
Luckily, Bencor had a little bit of a savings account to give with that bad bobble there. Oh, I'm not sure what happened there in that back triple. If you guys got into each other, give it back. Girolando makes a move, goes into the lead, takes it over that back triple, and makes a nice move on the inside of Bencor. Bencor pipes the pipe. Girolando gets it wide. Bencor back to the front. Girolando giving chase as they go through that S-curve. And here comes Caller down the straightaway. 5 seconds back. 2/10 separate first and second. As they go through that center triple, they are nose to tail. That's going to be less than 2/10 as they come across the start finish. Girolando gets into him. Bencor gets the worst end of it. Oh, no, and they get into it. Oh, nice. That's the way it should have went. That's the way it should have went. I know that didn't work out well, but Girolando was a professional and gave the spot back as he should have when he got into the back end going on the straightaway. And it's Diego Bencor. Bencor goes out in the weeds. That allows Caller to get around. Oh, Bencor gets it wrong, rolls it over in the rumble strip. Now it's Caller to the 1, Bencor to the 2, Girolando to the 3, Johnson, Mitchell, Girolando, Michael, that is. Hayter in the 7. All right, it's Caller, Bencor. There's Girolando. Girolando gets it wrong. It is a fight with 20 seconds. They're going to get around for a couple more. Diego gets it wrong. Caller moves out to the front. Caller finding his mojo. Had a little rough go in his qualifiers, but he's finding his speed now. There's Caller across the start finish. There's Diego charging hard down the straightaway. 7 seconds left. This is going to be it. Girolando gets around for it. See if he can pick up the pieces of these two, get into each other. There's Caller coming through the start by the center triple. It's going to be there goes Diego on the inside. And Caller answers back on the next inside. And then Caller gets it wrong in the center triple. Diego gets around for the win. Hangs on to his title. Caller in the 2. Girolando in the 3. That is a race. I'll stop.
The race is completed.
Girolando, you missed a lap here. I'll get that fixed. All right, that was Bencor, Caller, and Girolando, 1, 2, and 3. Marshals, thank you for grabbing those blowers. Stadium Truck A-Main drivers, come on out, grab a cone, please. Hey, Richard, will you pop your head in there and see if you can find someone to cover me? Thank you very much. All right. Diego with a little spring in his step, getting out to his marshal spot quick after that win. All right, 21-5. A-Main drivers, go ahead and roll them out, check them in.
Jaden Longweir. Robert Morgan. Rand Cole. Kevin Cornwell. Justin Mitchell. Zach McConnell. Tony Nesbitt. 1 minute to the start of the race.
All right, straightaway is closed. In the 10, Nicholas Wilkinson. In the 9, Kevin Cornwell. In the 8, Zach McConnell.
45 seconds to the start of the race.
In the 7, straightaway is closed. Nobody else down the straightaway. Les, you can finish your lap. Go ahead and finish your lap, buddy. I'm sorry I missed you. I know that you start in a different area. In the 7, Mike Caller. In the 6, Tony Nesbitt. In the 5, Les Anderson. In the 4, Randy Cole. In the 3, Justin Mitchell. In the 2, Robert Morgan. And our top qualifier, Jaden the Triggerman Landwehr, in the 1 spot.
15 seconds to the start of the race. Mike Caller.
If you want to know why I call him the Triggerman, watch him run 4-wheel drive one of these days. See what I mean? All right, where are all of our marshals? We need a marshal on cone number 1 and underneath the driver's stand. Would you mind right here? We need 2 marshals. Mr. Morgan, thank you. Looks like we need one more underneath the driver's stand. Oh, scratch that, 2 more. We're going to need 2 more. Need one on cone number 2, 1, and underneath the driver's stand. We got 1 more out to hop out. Thank you very much. All right, we got more than we need. Thank you, gentlemen. All right, boys, this is for all the points. Yeah, we're good, Mr. Bencor. We are good. Thank you very much. All right, gentlemen, keep it clean. All right, let's go racing at the sound of the tone. That number 1 spot proving beneficial. Every single one's gotten the whole shot there. Jane to the 1, Morgan in the 2. Cornwell in the 3. Where's that Mitchell? That's Cole. Cole to the 3. Cole moves into the 3. He makes the move on Mitchell on the opening lap. Watch by the start finish. Les and Wilkinson get into it by the start finish. Wilkinson getting the bad end of that. He drops down to the last spot. Morgan moves into the 2. I did not see how that happened. I'm not sure if it's bobble or a sweet pass. I'll just say it was a sweet pass. Morgan to the 1. Jaden in the 2. Nesbitt moves into the 3 after the misfortune of Cole and Mitchell. They get into it going down the straightaway. Les looking to pick up the pieces. He's in the 5 spot. Caller in the 6. Zach McConnell trying to hone in the speed of the new paint job. Trying to work his way up the field. Keep it clean, gentlemen. Keep it clean. Good driving. All right. Morgan shoots out to the 1. He's got a nice lead now. Jaden in the 2, followed by Nesbitt. Cole in the 4. Mitchell in the 5. There's Les in the 6. Charging hard on 4 and 5. 1 and 2. Robert Morgan in the lead. Jaden in the 2. Morgan gets around a couple back markers. I'm sorry, I missed that. He goes over the double ski jump. And it's Jaden and Nesbitt going at it for that 2-3 spot. Mitchell moves his way into the 4. Cole in the 5. Les gaining some ground. Cole gets it upside down, that center triple. Les gets around. He moves into the 5 to set his sights on Mitchell in the 4. Morgan enjoying the lead. Does a little flat spin for the fans. Keeps it rubber side down, though. So he goes through that back triple, double single. Across the start-finish line he goes. There goes Jaden by the start-finish. Nesbitt by the start-finish. Looks like Nesbitt and Mitchell, that's going to be your closest battle, the 3-4 spot as they go down the straightaway. Les not far behind. Cole not far behind. It's going to take a little mistake, and one of these guys will swoop up and take advantage with halfway down, halfway to go. There goes Morgan down the straightaway. There goes Jaden down the straightaway. Nesbitt down the straightaway. Mitchell in tow. 0.6 separates the 2. Mitchell gets a little wrong. Watch the center triple. It is clear. Here comes Morgan down the rumble strip, down the straightaway. Jaden.
2 minutes left.
Nesbitt. Mitchell. Nesbitt and Mitchell were back-to-back until Mitchell got it wrong. That allows Les to get around. Les is going to move up another spot. He's in the 4th spot. He's going to set his sights on number 3. Tony Nesbitt. Tony Nesbitt keeping it smooth. Oh, no. Robert gets around by the start-finish line. He gets back up. That lets Nesbitt go around. Jaden got around as well. I did not see that. Jaden to the 1. Nesbitt to the 2. Morgan drops down to the 3. Jaden to the 1. Yeah, it's your leader. Please let him go. Thank you very much. Now, I know you guys are fighting for a position, but do not race the leader. There goes Nesbitt and Morgan down the straightaway, followed by Les. Yes, Les. Morgan McConnell is going to be in between Morgan and Les, and Mitchell's back in it. Mitchell's back on Les's tail. Looks like they come across the start-finish line. Where is Jaden? There's Jaden through that center triple with 50 seconds left. Jaden sets up for that back triple, double single. And the 2 spot. What happened to the 2 spot? Where's Tony Nesbitt? He fell off. I believe that lets Les Anderson and Mitchell take the 2-3 spot. A little bit of misfortune in the back end of the race. 30 seconds left to go. Leader's going to get around for one more. Oh, Mitchell gets around Les as they go through that back triple. They get around for one more. Nesbitt's going to get around again. There's Morgan in the hunt. And there comes Jaden. 4 seconds left. He's probably going to white flag lap. And he does. That is time on the master. Time on the master taking the win. Jaden Landwehr. It's going to be a battle for that 2-3 spot. Looks like Les takes it. Correction, Justin Mitchell got it. Les in the 3. Stand by for Larry Tom.
All right, you guys are all done. Winning that was Jaden on a 15-5-17. Justin Mitchell second. Les Anderson third. Tony Nesbitt fourth. Robert Morgan fifth. Randy Cole sixth. Mike Cowler seventh. Kevin Cornwell eighth. And Zach McConnell and Nick rounding that race out. Race number 7. It is going to be 17-5, 2-wheel drive buggy. Hey guys, thanks for picking up the blowers and blowing off your corners. We'll let these guys blow a little bit more and then we'll open you guys up. And then marshals from that 21-5 race, if you can come out and find a marshalling spot. All right, blowers down, blowers down. And the track is going to be yours.
Ryan Caller.
All right,
Willie
track
Smith.
is yours.
Tyler Cornwell.
Blowers
Ryan
down.
Dan
Marshals
Collinsworth.
to your spots.
Lagoon. Aaron Brown.
I need someone over here onto the
Jimmy Left.
straightaway because
Randy
it's a
Lockett.
mess. All right. Give you guys a couple laps here, and then we will be ready to go. Qualifying 10th, Dan Collinsworth. 9th, Jimmy Leffler. 8th, Brian Day. Kyler Cornwell in the 7. Randy Locken in the 6. Ryan Appleberry in the 5. Richard Lake in the 4. All right, no more laps. No more laps. Line them up.
1 minute.
Ryan Keller in the 3. Willie Smith in the 2. And Aaron Brown in the 1. And I had several drivers. Yeah, if I can get another person over there by the stairs, person right in front of me, and person coming onto the straightaway, that'd be perfect. Shouldn't have a problem. Morgan, if you go to that corner there, perfect, perfect, perfect. We got everyone covered. And everyone's lined up. It looks like they're lined up right. I'm going to go what they are. You're going to go on the tone. And they're off. Looks like a clean start. Actually, that was pretty nice. So Aaron Brown leading these guys out through that front triple, followed by Willie and Ryan. Nice clean start from everyone. Kind of following everyone around. You got a 5-minute race. Aaron Brown, Willie Amos Smith, Ryan Keller, Richard Lake, top 4. Cornwell, Day, Leffler, Appleberry, Collinsworth, and Locken. Lake knocking on that door. Keller closing it. Aaron Brown getting a little bit of a lead there, about a little short shoot away from everyone. So it's still Brown, Smith, Keller, and Lake, Cornwell, Day, Leffler, Collinsworth, Appleberry, and Locken. We got 3:45 to go, drivers. 3:45 to go. Brown still leading this out. Oh, watch in front of me. You guys are clear. Nice driving there. Leisurely walk across the track underneath people's feet. Brown, Smith, Lake, Keller, Day, Leffler, Cornwell, Collinsworth, Locken, and Appleberry. Everyone all stretched out. Brown still leading this. He has about a 1.5 second, 2-second lead now over second. Second and third, Lake and Smith going at it through that center section. Oh, Lake going the LT line through the middle. Drops him back down to 4th. Brown getting it wrong, letting Smith catch back up. So now 1.8 seconds between 1 and 2. Keller in 3rd, Lake in 4. Day, Leffler, Cornwell, Locken, and Collinsworth. All right, where are we at? So Brown and Smith battling it out, 1-2. And then Keller and Lake, 3-4. Half a second lead now for Brown. Coming through the little S section. Coming up on that middle section. Watch in front of me, watch in front of me, watch in front of me. You guys are clear. So Smith and Brown going at it right up against each other's doors. Smith looking on the inside. Lake getting it wrong right in front of me, giving those top 3 guys a little bit of space. So it's Brown, Smith, Keller. 1, 2, 3 through that middle section. Brown getting a little bit squirrely. Smith catching up. Smith sneaks in on the inside, but doesn't have anything to get by him. On to the straightaway. Half a second lead for Brown. So it's Brown, Smith, Keller. Lake now 3 seconds back of those guys. Ryan, you're going to have 1st, 2nd, and 3rd on your back door here in a second. Watching the center section, you guys are clear. So those last 3 guys, you're going to have 1st, 2nd, and 3rd are right on your back door. You guys are racing for position. So just hold your lines. Those guys will get around you.
1 minute left. 1 minute left.
So it's Brown, Smith, and Keller, 1, 2, 3 coming through that center section. Appleberry coming through. Thank you, Ryan. So 1st, 2nd, and 3rd working through their way through traffic. They're going to be coming up on Locken, Collinsworth, and Cornwell now, I believe. So we got 30 seconds to go, drivers. 30 seconds to go. Watching the center section. So Brown getting there wrong. Oh, boy. Little crazy. Smith moves to the front. Brown gets it wrong. So it's Smith, Brown, Keller. Keller in that second spot now. And 10 seconds to go, drivers. 10 seconds to go. They're going to get by for one more here. So everything is a free-for-all now. Keller, Smith, Brown on that last lap. Brown going on 2 wheels. Keller and Smith going at it door to door. Coming through that center section. Coming through the triples in the front. And oh my! I have no idea who won. Smith wins. Keller 2nd. Brown 3rd. That was a crazy one. Right in front of me, right in front of me, right in front of me still. You still got one right flipped over right in front of me. Thank you. Everyone is done. That was a crazy ending. On the last lap, last kink, Willie Smith pulls that out, 17-5-14. Race number 8. You guys are going to be up next.
The race is completed.
So it's Smith, Caller, Brown, Leffler, Day, Lake, Cornwell, Locken, Appleberry, and Collinsworth. We may have had a rage quit there at the end. I'm not sure. Trying to pull a Leffler go through the window over there, I think. But, hey, maybe. Trying to get some height. He has his arms folded behind his back now, trying to calm down. So, next, race number 8, two-wheel drive modified. If I could hold a couple of you guys back for that next race so we can get some marshals. Our blowers are going to be down. And then we'll be ready to roll.
Ryan Caller.
Thank you, Larry.
He might have hit the back wall over there, maybe. Was he trying to pull a left? He was trying to pull a left, I think.
Telling you, pro tip, put your hat backwards. Caller, do it. Do it, bro. All right, blowers down.
The last lap was just crazy. There was cars all over.
You guys can go ahead and roll him out. Check him in.
Kevin Gatton.
No, he got...
One minute to
In the
start of the
two,
race.
Kevin Gatton. And our top qualifier for the night, Ryan Caller, with his magical second run. That was a thing of beauty to watch until the very end when he didn't get 18 laps.
45
All right,
seconds to the start of the
guys,
race.
grid them up. We are cocked, locked, and ready to rock. Hey, Dan Collinsworth, can you slide down to the 6 cone, please? That youngster can handle both sides.
30 seconds to the start of the race.
All right, I would say keep it clean, but I'm saying guns out. Two-wheel mod. Let's get it on at the sound of the tone. Caller with the whole shot. Gatton in tow. Both sent it over that center triple. Caller, seeing if he can get back in the zone like he did in round 2. Gatton hoping to join him as they stay 1-2 through that center triple. Both floated nice and clean over that back triple. 1-2, they go. 1 second separates the two. They both on the same stretch of real estate through the S-curve. To the back triple they go. Caller butter. Gatton butter. Almost hits the pipe. Correct so. Maintains a 1 second gap between the two of them as they go through that S-curve. Up next, 13.5 Sportsman. After water, of course. That will take us to the end of our 11 car. Caller puts it on 2 wheels, but saves it. Allows Gatton to close the gap just a tad. They both go over that center triple. Either one of them have the ability to take the wind as they go across the start finish. Gap's 1.2. Caller was smooth over that center triple. Gatton was a little bit smoother. Closes the gap. 7/10 separate the two as they go down the straightaway through the S-curve. We're going to need several volunteer marshals after this race. I appreciate the help that I've gotten thus far. Helps everything keep running smooth. There they go. 0.3 separates the two. Caller feeling Gatton breathing down his neck as they both go 1-2 through that center triple. Caller goes a little bit wrong. Gatton has to correct to avoid the collision. Not much time is left. Is lost. 7/10 separate the two as they go down the back straight. Caller on the AKA rubber with his AE rig. Gatton on the Proline rubber with his associated rig as well. They are 1 and 2. It's a battle. Who's faster, yellow wheels or white wheels? Gatton says white wheels are faster as he moves into the lead, capitalizing on the mistake by Ryan Caller. Gatton out front. Gatton across the start finish. Caller across the start finish. 2.1 separates the two.
2 minutes left.
They're still close with 2 minutes left. Both of them have the skills and ability to take the one. Caller can close as well as Gatton. Usually easier to chase than to lead. See what happens. 1.8 now. Caller paring it down just a little bit. Plenty of time left. Minute 40 left. Gatton over that center triple. Caller over the center triple. The only major mishap was the flip over by Caller in that back triple. Couple of bumps off the pipe here and there, but otherwise very clean. Whoa. Thought Gatton was going to short it there, but he made it. 2 flat was the gap that time. Let's see where it is here. 2.2. Gatton's able to stretch it out just a tad. As they both go through the S-curve, Gatton through that center triple. Oh, no, Caller gets it wrong.
1 minute left.
Flips it upside down. I think he's trying to lull Gatton into a false sense of security so he can pounce. 4.4 separates the two with 45 seconds left. There goes Caller over the, or Gatton over the back triple. Caller flipping it sideways. He had a rough lap. Gatton's going to be able to move out into the lead. Gatton taking advantage of the mistakes from Caller. Gatton thus far keeping it clean. 24 seconds. They're both going to get around for, well, Gatton's probably going to get a victory lap here. With 10 seconds left. See if Gatton can get around that victory lap or if it's going to close it out here. Gatton gets that white flag lap. Gatton taking the win. Caller falling short in the 2 spot. Caller, you were done. Here comes Gatton. Grandstanding for the fans over that back triple. Man, cross the start finish. Taking the win. Kevin Gatton in the 2. Ryan Caller. Marshals, grab your blowers. Going to put a little water down. That will take us to the end of the mains.
Michael Girolando. Ryan Hamilton. Robbie Osborne. Mike Severs.
All right, we're going to need several volunteer marshals, please. If you guys can hop on out, help your fellow racers so we can round out this second round of the Panda Cup, it'd be appreciated. We're going to need several volunteers. In the 4, Ryan Hamilton. In the 3, Mike Severs. In the 2, Robbie Osborne. And our top qualifier for the night, Michael Girolando. You guys can keep running them out just a few more laps if you want. Thank you, volunteers. We're still going to need several more, please. You guys can hop out and grab a cone. All right, back straightaway is closed. Go ahead and grid them up in your order. We'll get it on here in just a few seconds. All right, we just need one more volunteer underneath the driver's stand. One volunteer underneath the driver's stand. You going to hop on out? Brian Day, will you hop on out? Grab the under the driver's stand, please. I beat you. I get to tell you what to do. So Brian Day is my friend. He hooked me up today. Him and Richard Lake and Aaron Brown. Thank you very much. Help me get my cars ready. Much appreciated. All right. Race number 9, 13.5, Sportsman A Main. We are cocked, locked, and ready to rock. We're going to the sound of the tone. Easy. All right, good start. Girolando on the 1, Robbie Osborne. Thought about making a dash on that first turn, but better sense got the better of him, and he pulled off just a little bit. It's always going to pay off. All right, Girolando in the 1, Osborne in the 2. Girolando's getting a little squirrely. Osborne not there to take advantage. Breaking away from Ryan Hamilton and Mike Severs. There goes Girolando, braking heavy, getting on the rumble strip. Down the straightaway he goes, followed by Robbie Osborne. There goes Severs to the 3, Hamilton in the 4. Robbie Osborne keeping Girolando honest as they come through that back triple. Osborne got a couple of bobbles. Girolando able to breathe a little bit of sigh of relief. 3 and 4 going at it. Side by side. They bump wheels somehow. They don't flip over. As they go through that S-curve. Going in hot. There goes Girolando and Osborne tearing down the straightaway through the S-curve. Girolando's got a 1.1 gap on number 2. 3 and 4 going at it through that back triple. There is Girolando. There's Osborne. Making a dash down the straightaway. Stretching it out. Girolando taking a 10th off that last lap. Oh, and he gets it wrong. Does a barrel roll. Lands on his wheels. Still maintains the lead. I think that scared Osborne into checking up some, or guess. Because now he's at a 2.3 second. That's your leader coming up on you there, Mr. Hamilton. I know you guys are fighting out for 3 and 4. Disregard, race on. Girolando gets it wrong. See if Osborne can take advantage. It was 2.3. It is now 2 flat as they both go down the straightaway. Osborne through the S-curve. Ski jump. Battle for third and fourth going on right ahead of the leader. You guys do what you got to do. Each one of you take turns letting them go, and then you guys can race on. There's Girolando down the straightaway. Giving chase to number 3. Mike Severs, that's going to be your leader coming up on you. Give him just a little bit of room. That's a good way to do it. The all-silver car is going to be Osborne. Silver and blue, I should say. He's going to be next. Check, easy. All right, game on.
2 minutes left.
Oh, he plays it safe, lets him go by, lets 3 go by, but then he reaps the benefit. Oh, no, Girolando gets it wrong. Gets an awesome marshal by Van Wagner, but Osborne was coming in too hot. He tries to get on the binders and let him go. Subsequently rolls it over. Girolando reclaims the lead as they go down the straightaway. As they're sandwiched between, disregard, they are a race on. They are a race on. Coming up on number 3, Mike Sievers. It's going to be Girolando and Osborne going at it for first and second. Nicely done. Game on, game on. That is 4th place coming up behind you. Sievers and Hamilton going at it down the straightaway. Osborne and Girolando going at it. Girolando so far getting the better end of the deal as he comes across the start-finish line with a minute 8 to go. 2.2 separates the two. There was a point where they traded places, but Girolando claimed the victory. He's on top right now. 2.2 separates the two. We'll see where they're at when they come across the start-finish line. There goes Girolando. Looks like he's going to gap out just a tad there. 3.1 separates the two with 44 seconds left. Now is not the time to brake. Brake focus, I should say, not brake your car. I don't want to jinx you. Girolando gets a little bit of wrong, marshals himself out. He's by the start finish. I'm not sure that's going to hurt him very much. The gap was 3.1, is now 2.4. With 24 seconds, they're probably going to get around for one more as long as they keep it clean. Mike Sievers sitting comfortably in that 3 spot. Ryan Hamilton rounding out the field in the 4. Wow. All right, there goes Girolando. He's going to make a bye. Osborne makes a bye. Sievers is going to make a bye as well. It's Girolando's lose as he goes off with that center triple. Double single he goes with the comfortable lead. Let's keep it rubber side down, nice and smooth. Once you cross the line, you are done. And taking the win, Michael Girolando. In the 2, Robbie Osborne. In the 3, Mike Sievers and Ryan Hamilton in the 4. That is a race. That is a race. All stop. Marshals, grab your blowers. A couple of you wouldn't mind hanging on out. We're going to need some volunteer marshals. They would be much appreciated.
The race is completed.
For race number 9. It's going to be our expert. A main. Drivers from race number 9, that last race, please drop your cars and grab a cone. If we can get a couple volunteers to hang on out, it'd be much appreciated. Thank you, Mr. Van Wagner. Thank you, Ryan Keller. All right, 13.5 four-wheel drive expert. Stand by. Let's get make sure the track is clear. All right, go ahead and roll them out. Check them in. In the 8, Brent Mann. In the 7, Andrew Hooper. In the 6, Brian.
Zach McConnell.
Dave, you want me to start your car or what?
Brent Mann. Anthony Girolando. 1 minute to the start of the race.
All right, in the 6, Brian Day. In the 5, Nick Bayette. In the 4, Zach McConnell. In the 3, Anthony Girolando. You can try it if you want. In the 2, Rich Williams. And our top qualifier for the night, again, Diego Betancourt. All right, grid him up.
"15 seconds to the start of the race.
All right, thank you, volunteer marshals. That's very helpful. Thank you very much for coming on out. And thank everyone else out for coming on out. Hope you all had a good time. We're about to wrap this up. We got 2 more races. Get in the 6th spot. Who's in the 6th spot? Brian Day, you're in the 6. Brent Mann, you're in the 8. Looks like Andrew Hooper's taking a scratch. So you can go to the 7th spot if you so desire. All right. Marshall's ready. Driver's ready. We're going racing at the sound of the tone. Diego says, America. Shoots off in that whole shot there. Goes huge. Rich Williams in tow. Zach McConnell makes a move up to the 3 spot. Scratch that. Gerlando's in the 3 spot. Zach McConnell giving chase. There's Brian Day. Someone's upside down. It is clear that was Nick Bayette. Someone goes huge over that center triple. That was in the 3 spot. Diego's in the 1. Rich is in the 2. Gerlando making moves, trying to get around Rich Williams. Rich Williams keeping it nice and tight. Keeping that. Oh, Diego gets it wrong over that center triple. He's upside down. He gets to get marshaled, and he loses 4 spots. Oh, looks like he conked out. Forgot to fill it up with gas. That moves Rich Williams to the 1. Gerlando in the 2. Zach McConnell in the 3. Zach goes on the inside. Oh, he can't hold it. Takes it back, gives it up, takes it back. Williams in the 1. McConnell in the 2. Gerlando in the 3. There's Brian Day in the 4. There's some technical difficulties with his 4-wheel drive in qualifying, but he's charging up. He's got 1, 2, and 3 in his sights as he goes huge over that center triple. There's Rich Williams going double single. Everyone else going double single in tow. It is Rich Williams. Zach McConnell. Gerlando and Brian Day. Brett Mann. Nick Bayette round out the field. Day sends it in hot. Doesn't lose much time. Oh no, Zach McConnell gets it wrong. He's upside down by the start finish. That allows Brian Day. He almost rolls it over, but hangs onto it. He moves into the 3 spot. He's going to set his sights on Gerlando. Rich Williams moving on out to the front. Where he usually is. That's where he's comfortable out front. He goes down the straightaway. There's Gerlando. And there's Day. 1.9 separates 1 and 2. 1.9 separates 2 and 3. As 2 goes over the center triple. 3 goes over the center triple. Zach McConnell's trying to make up some lost time after some unfortunate mishaps. There they go. 1, 2, 3, 4. All separated out evenly, about 2 seconds. Oh, no. Gerlando gets around. That lets Day get around. Day picking up the pieces of the carnage ahead of him. Has found his way from the 6th spot. Oh, no. Gerlando gets it wrong. He's on the straight. He's on the straight. Zach McConnell moves into the 3 after that unfortunate mishap. It's Williams, Day, Gerlando, McConnell, Mann, Bayette. With 3:15, 2:45 to go. Somehow you guys got a 6-minute main. I'm not sure how that happened, but I'll let it slide. I'm calling shenanigans. Brian Day is hacking my computer. He wants more time as he's closing the gap on Rich Williams. They're going at it. Nick Bayette, you're going to have 1 and 2 coming up on you. Very nice. Thank you, Mr. Bayette. There they come, 1 and 2. Rich Williams, Brian Day. So they go down the straightaway, separated by 0.6. They are nose to tail. It looks like Gerlando has worked his way back up into the 4th spot. Brett Mann moved into the 4. Zach dropped down to the 5. Bayette rounding out the field. There's 1 and 2 down the straightaway with 1:52 to go. Oh, Day looks to the inside, but gets on the brakes. Doesn't want to push it. Oh, and he goes huge and bumps Rich Williams and lets him go. I hear them up there having a discussion between the two, and Rich Williams says, get it on. You can go ahead. I haven't heard a "are you sure" from Brian Day, so I can confirm that there was some negotiation going on there. There goes Brian Day in the 1. Cross start finish, Rich in the 2. 1 separates the 2. Zach McConnell, that's going to be your leader right behind you. Rich Williams is going to be coming up on you next. Oh, Zach McConnell does an endo. Gives his new paint job a little bit of a "how's your father?" Gets back up on his rest. Someone got it wrong in the back. I believe that was Mr. Mann. Zach McConnell is going to take advantage of that, move up a spot. As 1 and 2 go down through the S-curve with 50 seconds left to go. Brian Day on top. Rich in the 2. Anthony Girolando in the 3. There's 1 and 2 by the start-finish line. 40 seconds to go. Zach McConnell in the 4 spot. Where's Girolando? There's Girolando over the ski jumps. Zach putting it in the fluff. Able to maintain and hold his position. It's like Day gapping away just a little bit. We're going to have to put an asterisk next to this win because I saw you punt Rich Williams. JK LOL. There's Brian Day. Double ski jump. Setting up for that center triple. Oh, and he goes huge and pays the price late in the game. Don't do that. That allows Rich Williams to catch up. And here they come. 1-2. Down. They got around. This is going to be the lap. This is it. Everyone's done when you cross the start finish. Brian Day in the front. Puts it on 2 wheels. Sets her back down. Double ski jump. Rich Williams in the hunt. Makes a move on this side. Can't quite make it. Here they come. Center triple, double, single. Brian Day takes it nice and slow. Oh, and they finish out. Nice race. Taking the win. Brian Day in the 2. Rich Williams in the 3. Anthony Girolando. McConnell, a man, rounds out the
The race is
field.
completed.
All right, our 11th and final race is coming at you next. All you 13.5 experts, drop your cars and grab a cone. Let's get this final race underway. All right. Let's get our expert drivers to our cones, please. Expert drivers to your cones. All right, 4-wheel mod drivers, go ahead and roll them out. Check them in.
Tyler Cornwell.
In the 3, Jesse Attaway in the 2. Tucker McCumber. And sitting on the
Slim
pole.
Shady.
Well past his bedtime. Kyler Cornwell. Kyler, put your head backwards. It works, bro. I guarantee it. Thank you. That's a guaranteed
1
win
minute
right
to the
there.
start of the race.
Oh, it didn't work for Zach McConnell. I'm calling it right now. Guaranteed win. Hat backwards gets guaranteed win. Tucker McCumber doesn't want to do it. All right. All right, guys. Grid them up.
45
Attaway in
seconds
the
to
3.
start of the race.
McCumber in the 2. Kyler in the 1. All right. We need a marshal on cone number 6. Oh, Tucker's
30
answering
seconds
the
to the start
call.
of the race.
The backwards hat. It's anybody's race now. All right, gentlemen. Let's get one more out on 2. Can we get one more volunteer out on number 2, please? Start of the. Oh yeah, Rich, if you could slide down there.
15 seconds to the start of the race.
McConnell. It's like you work here or something. All right, gentlemen. Let's get down and dirty. I would say keep it clean, but
Less than 5.
do what you got to do. Let's get it on at the sound of the tone. All 3 using their horsepower. Get around the track the fast they go. Oh, Tucker gets it wrong. Collects Attaway, spins him around. Tucker remains in the 2 spot. Attaway says, move, get out of my way. I'm moving in that 2 spot. And then Tucker answers back, goes in tight through that S-curve. Attaway to the 3. Kyler reaping the benefits of the shenanigans of 2 and 3. There goes Kyler by the start-finish line. 30 seconds in. Kyler throws down a 17.9. Tucker throws down a 17.5. It's still anyone's race at this point with 50 seconds down, 4:10 to go. Kyler over the rumble strip, down the straightaway he goes. He answers back 17.2. With 1 minute in, 4 to go on our 11th and final main Panda Cup Series, round number 3. Thank you for everyone who participated. Thank you very much for all those who volunteered marshaled. Thank you to those who supported old Jimmy Leff, the 3rd string rush director, helping him get his car ready. And Larry Tom, obviously, for the awesome facility. All right. Whoever wins this race gets a firm hug from Kevin Gatton. Kevin Gatton, where are you going? The winner gets a hug. No? All right. You have to get a rain check on that. All right, Kyler out front. 2 minutes down, 3 to go. Kyler Cornwell out front. Tucker McCumber in the 2. Jesse Attaway in the 3. No one's contending for a position at this point. Kyler enjoying an 8.2 second lead over Tucker. Tucker enjoying a 12.9 second lead over Attaway. Everyone's going to make the podium tonight. Unfortunately, I don't know if you guys are going to reap any points on this one. I think you got to have 5, but I could be wrong. I'll leave that up to Larry Tom to figure out. Halfway down, halfway to go. Kyler out front. Tucker in the 2. Jesse Attaway in the 3. Kyler puts her in the rhubarb. Gets back on track. Blows the marbles off his tires. He's back and going. Ripping and gripping with his TLR raw speed rig. Floats it over that center triple. Over the roller. Oh. Kyler getting a little glassy-eyed. Turning into a pumpkin. Well past his bedtime. He's got school in the morning. Dad's probably gonna have to carry him in when they get home. He'll be sound asleep. Look at that laser focus. He doesn't even acknowledge that I'm talking trash. Kyler out front with a 10.7 second lead over Tucker McCumber in the 2 spot. Jesse Attaway in the 3 with 1:30 seconds left. There goes Tucker McCumber and his TLR modified ride. Not sure what kind of tires he's running. And then here comes Attaway. Again, no AEs answering the call here for the 4-wheel drive mod on Wednesday night. All TLR all the time for 4-wheel drive mod here Wednesday night. There goes Kyler. I'm turning into a pumpkin. Floats it over that center triple. Lands it smooth. Sets up for that back triple. Nice and smooth. Says, I'm not tired, you're tired. He is in command and off to the races here with 45 seconds left. Makes a pit stop. Fakes out Diego. Wakes him up a little bit. Diego's rubbing the sleepies out of his eyes. All right, here we go. 30 seconds left. Barring a disaster, it's going to be Kyler, Tucker, Jesse for the 1, 2, 3 spots. Kyler gets around for one more. Let's see if he's quick enough to get around for another one. I'll buy you a candy bar if you do. There he goes, double ski jump. That ain't going to do it, my friend. See if he wants that candy bar. He's got 4 seconds to get across that line. 3, 2. Oh, he spins it out. Candy bar would have kept you up too late anyways. That is it. Kyler taking the win. Everyone else is done when you cross the line. Here comes Tucker going broadside across start finish. He is done. And there is 3rd place, Jesse Attaway. All right, I'll stop. Thank you guys very much for coming out. It's been fun. I've been Jimmy Leff, and you guys have been great. You guys, again, you don't have to go home, but you can't stay here. Thanks for coming out.
The race is completed.